Alright, good morning. After giving it some thought, I decided to keep going on our Guild Wars 2 personal story playthrough here on Three Swords Gaming. I kind of went back and forth on it a little bit. Decided we're going to try and get this done at least through this release. But I'll tell you one more scavenger hunt, and I am done.
In something specific?
No, not really. Nothing specific. Okay, so let's get started on moving some stuff here. In terms of the trading post. Let's see. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Those we can sell. And so this is to demonstrate that you have a lot of hidden wealth in your account, right? I'm not going to do everything right now because that would not be entertaining, but we'll throw a few things on the market and then we'll see as we... Oh, look, there's a bunch of stuff down there too. As things kind of progress, how that starts to shake out for us. Now, of course, we could just sell this stuff, at whatever price people are, requesting, at the buy price instead of the sell price, right? We could do that. But we'll throw it up now, at a reasonable price and see if we can make a little bit of gold here. Alright, this should be adequate for our purposes right now. Let's throw some of this stuff on the trading post. Yeah, sure. This is actually going to take like a hot minute.
Seize the moment. I know your face from my dream.
So that's probably going to move pretty slow because we're nowhere near Christmas right now. And the buying price is high enough, we're just going to sell that instantly. We'll take the gold. The more expensive an item, the slower it tends to move. Obviously, oftentimes the greater the differential between, the order and the available, or the buy and the sell, or whatever you want to call it. But also the slower it moves. So there's kind of a decision to be made there. I'm not one to talk about the science of the trading post, honestly, because there are people who, have made a lot by manipulating, or I don't want to say manipulating it, by taking advantage of the way it works. That was never my thing, if I'm being honest. As evidenced by the fact that I'm deliberately, undercutting by quite a bit. If I was really concerned about how much I was making, then I wouldn't do that.
May the stars guide you.
So presumably, even by the end of this video... Oh, there's no difference there. Okay. We should see some
Seize the moment.
revenue come in.
This isn't a good time.
And that'll be that, that wealth that's tied up in your material storage that I'm always keen on talking about. And I've been doing this across all of my alt accounts, then transferring the gold as I prepare to... Oh, sadness. Oh, we still got so much to do, too.
I know you.
Killing me. Killing me. We can see, even as we're doing this, like, some sales are going through.
All prices are non-negotiable.
This account, I'm actually expecting to pull a significant amount. A few of the accounts that I wasn't really playing a lot only pulled, like, anywhere from 100 to 500 gold. I'm expecting well over 500 gold off of this account. Because some of our real big ticket items, the Mystic Coins, not so much the Ecto. These gemstones, like we can see right there, that's going to be, you know, 44 gold. Now, yeah, there's a fee associated with that, so that's fine. But we should do pretty well. These have gone down quite a bit. It's interesting to see the prices and kind of how they could be tied to, like, how many people are playing at any given time. Demand obviously goes up with more people playing. Now, yes, supply goes up with more people playing as well. But there's also something to be said for, like,
I offer the best prices around.
the idea that as a game kind of moves closer to its end, the people who are most likely to keep playing are, like, the really hardcore players who probably have the ability to farm some of this anyway. So I would expect prices on a lot of common things to go down as the player population decreases, and prices of rare things to go up as the player population decreases. But I'm not a rocket surgeon when it comes to the Guild Wars 2 economy, so I could be dead ass wrong on that.
I have everything you need right here.
Seize the moment.
Now, the other thing, if I thought I was coming back to this account at some point, I would entertain the idea of, like, salvaging the Globs of Ecto for the luck.
More violence, I say, less violence. May the stars guide you.
Yeah, that's almost
I have
500
everything
right
you need
there.
right here.
That's actually, like, pretty well. Alright. What is this? A torch? Do we plan to ever use a torch on this character? I do not. Alright, cool. We'll see how that manifests as we play through. Let's go ahead and return to the hell that is the story. Where's the nearest? I guess right there. Cool. So what was going on when we last left off? We were chasing Vloxx. Is it Vloxx? I think it's Vloxx. And if we catch him, we're gonna kill him because he's not doing things the way we want. And that's serious business. Like, we don't play around when it comes to people doing things the way we want. I almost went to get that mastery point, and quite frankly, I don't know why I would do that. Should we get this Vista even though it doesn't matter at all? Might as well, right? Running right by it. Oh. And apparently we need to be somewhere in this general vicinity. Okay. Go team. I think probably it's right below us.
Welcome,
So it is.
Artificer.
So it is. Why are you calling me Artificer? That's a cool looking thing. They did a great job on making
Found
cool looking
everything?
things. Yeah, I
I
found
think
everything.
so. But what is all this for?
More than one thing I've been after has been behind a barrier, so I've built a few devices in my day to get past them. This will operate on a similar principle, but we'll need to scale the payload up, significantly. Luckily, the forge here should be just the yield enhancer we need.
Okay. Cool. Am I gonna help build?
I've written out some instructions for you to follow while I work on the more, delicate components. This is a very precise device, so make sure you follow the steps exactly. There's also a tome there about how this forge actually works. Hopefully that helps as well.
I'm kind of hoping this isn't a minigame.
Alright, now to just carefully tamp down the powder.
Pyrite, break it down to a fine powder using the metalworking station's hammering function. Metalworking station, yeah, this, so not quite a minigame, but like a whole thing that we're gonna have to do, unfortunately.
Doesn't leak out though.
I need the hammering function.
Bring me some of that powdered pyrite, would you? Trying to get the mix just right.
Do I have it now? Is that what I'm holding? That's a cool thermos, Commander. I want that. I want that thermos.
It should go without saying, but try not to shake this thing too much when you're carrying it.
Oh, wait, is it nitroglycerin? Alright, what's next? What is the seer tome? Should I read the seer tome? It's got a little thingy thing. No, I just decided I'm not going to read that. Once you...
This takes me back.
Yeah, me too, Canuck. Once you have the pyrite powder, bring it to me. Yeah, I did that. While I'm working on that, you can extract the magical components. Use the preparation station to extract the ley energy. Preparation station for ley energy and then seer magic. Alright, then we do the same thing with seer magic, I guess. Isn't this fun? Alright, what's next? Use the metalworking station to crack open the Inquest Magitech container using the hammering function. So Magitech, metalworking, hammer. Then use the preparation station to extract it. Alright, hammer this thing, then extract. Am I holding another cool thermos? Oh, look at that. This one's red, though. That might be the best part of this whole thing.
Commander, I've prepared the caustic solution you'll need next.
Alright, let's read the instructions before we take the caustic solution. Take the solution I give you and carefully use it with the following components. At the preparation... Lordy. Add it. Okay, add it to the preparation station.
Do be careful not to get any of that on you. Can't save the world if you're, dissolved.
A green thermos. Wait a minute. All the instruction says was add it to the preparation station. No, wait, went too far. Leeching? Was it leeching? Nope, no, oh yeah, leeching. Okay. Something is ready to be leached. I think it was the saltpeter, right? We have to smash it and then put it in there. Hammer the saltpeter till it's crushed. And then leach the saltpeter. This is not gratifying. Do the same and hammer the alum crystal into small chips and then leach them. This is what happens when a studio like gets too caught up in their own nonsense. Because assuming they do any QA/QC, which as we noted yesterday is like a very questionable thing, but assuming that they do that, they went through this and said that was a lot of fun. Alright, oxidized copper. Instead of hammering, ablate it at the preparation station, then leach it. So preparation station for both, apparently. Ablate, and then leach. According to what's-his-face's instructions. While you are creating those components, I will take the crude oil and work it to create what we need. You needn't do anything with it. Take the power cell to the preparation station and extract. Alright, power cell, extract. Take the sheet metal, mold it, then take it to the finishing station and coat it. Sheet metal, mold it, then coat it. Cool. Oh look, I have molded sheet metal. Guess we better coat it. Okie dokie. Ah, our green bar is almost full. Okay, we did all that. Take the hourglass to the finishing station and plate it. Plate the hourglass. Leather straps to the finishing station and polish them. This must be agonizing to watch.
That's everything. I'll let you do the honors, Commander.
I don't really want to do the honors, if I'm being honest with you. Not. Is there an option where I don't do the honors? I guess not. Activate.
The others are going to stay here and focus on the main inquest force, which should keep them off our backs.
That almost
So it looks
100%
like it's
means
just the two of
it's not going to
us.
keep them off our backs.
Hopefully we're enough. We don't have time to wait for backup.
My bomb looks like a Christmas light. That was an interesting asset for them to choose because it's so inconsistent with like everything else in this area. You know what I mean? Oh, is that it for the instance? Am I gonna have this on my back the way I had this the seed on my back? No.
Damage anything during your visit.
So they have
Not
like
unless
the
necessary.
at the risk of being the guy who says this, they have the technology to do that because they did it in Heart of Thorns. But I guess they decided not to do that, which is fine. I don't know that I would have even been particularly pleased if they had. But they could have had the commander carrying it around on their back, because obviously they used the backpack function for the bomb just as they did with the seed in Heart of Thorns, so they could have done it fundamentally the same way. It just had you tote the backpack around while you played, and that would have been kind of interesting. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Are we going to reach a point where... Oh, it looks like no. Like, I wonder if I'm going to have to grind on one of these things. Which clearly I never put any work into them after. It's almost certainly not that. Alright, well, we'll just have to wait and see. That could be another deal breaker for me, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to play this. I really don't. I just want to capture the story to finish what I feel is like a commitment to you know, finishing Visions of Eternity, which is not really a commitment. Like, so I guess I don't actually need to feel that way. And I'll stop feeling that way if things just get to the point where I'm just like in sheer agony, which I was yesterday. I full-on crashed out yesterday because I was just not having fun. It was not a rewarding experience. And we may get off of that chain. We may experience the same thing again today, and if we do, that'll be it. Like, I will be full-on done. Then I'll just sell the rest of the stuff out of my material storage, and which, by the way, we're up to 337 gold now on what we sold. And I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that didn't sell. A bunch of the Mystic Coins sold, looks like. But not all of them, clearly. I mean, almost nothing sold, honestly. That was mostly off of a handful of Mystic Coins. Oh. We need to be down there. Now, there's no big shock there, right? Because obviously Mystic Coins were the big-ticket item within my material
that
storage.
giant statue is active again. We're going to have to proceed carefully if we're going to pull this off.
What giant
Let's
statue?
hope this plan works. Doubt we'll have time for a second try.
Have I ever steered you wrong before?
So, like, this is an interesting thing about, I guess, like, doing the story in an MMO, is there's a chance that players will play an event first, there's a chance that they'll do the story first, and, so, like, one might reference the other. Interestingly, in, and with an MMO, like, that's, like, a genuine thing that you're gonna have to navigate, so I'm not, full-on criticizing them for that, because I don't have, like, a really good solution for it, right? So if I don't have a good solution, then I probably shouldn't complain too much. I ran into something similar in NTE where it was inexcusable because that's a single-player game, so there's just no reason for them to make it to where it was a situation where the like a side story referenced the main story, but you can do the side story before you get to that point in the main story, or vice versa, something like that. And it was so confusing to me. And then when I figured out what was going on there, I was like, this is awful. Like, this is terrible that they made such a stupid mistake. Oh man, I feel like I'm moving incredibly slowly. No, that's what I had it on. Warclaw. This is a creepy bedroom, by the way. Oh, we have another creepy bedroom. That was an interesting choice for them to go with the beds. Have we seen any of those things? Maybe we have, and I just don't remember. I've been playing so little. It's very possible that's like a common enemy, and I just haven't cared at all. Can I sit on this? I cannot. Remember when they introduced the chair thing? And like that was like a whole thing. Am I gonna have to kill all these guys? It's optional. Which means I probably should have opted not to do it, I guess, but...
We heal as one.
Man, when I come to like an honest-to-God boss fight, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble because I suck.
Time to do.
Honestly, if I wasn't playing Ranger... Well, if I was playing Necro, I mean, it'd be a cakewalk, but... there are a lot of classes where I would have died a few times over so far in this playthrough.
You were right. The All-Seer is definitely active. Doesn't seem to have noticed us, though, at least.
Probably best we ignore it for now. Doubt we could do anything to it regardless.
So I guess that's what he's talking about with the big stature or whatever. And I assume that's the meta event for the map. Is that a crazy assumption?
I'll break you down.
I mean, we'll never know. And, well,
Time to do some real damage.
I mean, there's many ways of knowing. We probably will not discover it in this playthrough. Because I have no intention of, like, doing a bunch of stuff on the map. And if it makes the meta a requirement to advance the story, then I'll probably be done.
Do some real damage.
I realize that, like, my criteria for just being done almost certainly includes so many things that ArenaNet always does that I will almost certainly end up quitting this playthrough. I'm completely aware of that. But the reality is those things are, at this point in time, like, just stuff I don't want to do and won't do. And I kind of reserve the right to feel that way, I think. Is this correct? Going up these stairs? Looks like it. Didn't we do this once before in a story sequence? Go up these stairs? Was that in the open world or was that in a story? I thought it was a story. The sword is cannot carrying. Is that a new... I don't recognize skin, that's interesting. Hey guy. Music's good.
I'll break you down.
Something that by and large our internet was always really good at was music. They're so good at the things that don't involve gameplay. They created a really cool looking map. The music's good. The sound effects in general are good. Like all of the
They must have
world
locked
building is
everything
good.
down. Now what?
I think those are the controls over there. Hopefully they still work.
They closed the door, but there's a button we can push to open it up again. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like ArenaNet needs to outsource narrative to someone else. That's what it is. The world's cool. They made it look cool. They made it sound cool. Even the combat's not atrocious. Like I've not ever really complained about Guild Wars 2 combat, and I'm not going to complain about it now. You know, I mean, it's a system that's been around for like 13 years or whatever. Like, that's fine. They just need to outsource their narrative and encounter design. And not even the mechanics of bosses and stuff, but like things like us building that bomb, that wasn't necessarily gratifying.
Iskarin, are you there? This place is locked down now. I can't even get to the barrier. There's some kind of gate control device here, but it's missing a critical component.
We often stored the magical signature of such devices in a separate matrix. A key of sorts, if you will.
Then where did they take it?
Vloxx could not have taken it with him inside. The gate was open then, was it not?
That's a good point. It must still be outside somewhere.
Locate the missing crystal somewhere in the area. Are we wanting to avoid this guy, or am I, like, overreacting to that? Oh, look at this giant area that I need to search.
Need to avoid its defenses until I can find this key.
Are those the defenses? Those things hanging out? They look like zombies. I assume they're actually like robots or something. I have a hunch in a second I'm going to end up fighting that. Rando crystal laying in the grass. We found it.
This has to be it.
This has to be it. It's the only crystal laying in the grass anywhere. Do I need to go back up the stairs a second time? I mean, like, I'm assuming the answer is yes. Knock, why are you on a bug? I'm on a cat, you're on a bug. I feel like one of us is doing this right. Yeah, we're gonna ignore those guys. Did Canuck ever... Is he fighting them, or we just lost Canuck? He should have rubber banded back to us by now, and he is not, from what I can tell. Well, tough luck, Canuck. I'm gonna open the door without you, buddy. Oh, am I literally carrying the crystal? I have a rock. Place the rock in the terminal. Press the glowy button.
Finally. Now let's just hope there's still time.
Commander, I'm going to be honest with you. There almost 100% is not still time. I'm going to explore this place a little bit, and I assume I'm going to get attacked pretty much at every turn. They have so many assets that would be good in the homestead. Obviously, I'm not engaging with the homestead much these days, but like these statues, obviously, these tables. There's so many things that like they could take advantage of. Canuck, you got thoughts on the whole, like, can't get through the door thing? Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this. Oh, right. I remember where we're going now.
Did you give us enough time to get clear of this?
That depends on how fast you run.
Am I supposed to be down there with him? How clear am I supposed to be? How clear am I supposed to be? Do I need to activate it? I put it down.
That did it. Now I better hurry.
I'll stand watch out here and hold them off as long as I can. Good luck, Commander.
Just don't get yourself killed, all right?
That killed my pet. I kind of wish it had killed me. I mean, not just because I'm not having fun. I mean, it's fine. But because I kind of would have wanted to see how that played out. Like, that would have been interesting. I'm not saying that, like, this is making me wish I could die. It's just making me wish I could play Rogue Trader. Tablets. Should we read the tablets? What's on this one? As I focus on it, it magically turns into English, into your native language. Classic ArenaNet. Although, in fairness, they have like a Spanish language version, or French language version, German language version. Congratulations, the right has been reserved beyond the portals. This is like a thing they read to people before going through the ceremony, apparently. What about this one? Please say the same thing. It does say the same thing. If I were going to do that, I would make them say the same thing and then put, like, tiny little differences in there. Inconsequential differences. Sure. Ooh.
Where am I?
Inside of a blue sphincter from the looks of things.
Bow your head, for you walk in the footsteps of the divine.
Oh,
You have been chosen.
the ceremony's happening right now.
To lead and guide this world as only we can. But the mantle of divinity is heavier than you can know. These trials will determine if you are strong enough to bear it. We are glorious essence housed in meager shells. But what have you done with what you've been given? To exalt one's spirit, one must first exalt one's body. Have you elevated it, that your soul might be elevated with it? The trials will answer for you. If your flesh fails you, take comfort that your spirit will be burdened by it no longer.
Oh, they were talking to me. I have to go through this process. Oh, interesting. I thought we were hearing the ceremony taking place for Vloxx, but that voice was speaking to me. Cool. I love this Halo thing. That is awesome, and is something, you know, like, so I don't particularly care anymore because I'm done playing, at least for the near future, certainly. But that is the kind of thing that I would have wanted, like, attainable as a skin. Either as a reward for completing this story, or, you know, even on the gem store. Although, obviously, like, I think most players would prefer to get it as a reward.
We must base our choices always on reality. And our senses are the only method we possess to perceive it. No matter how the mind grows, that connection to the material world must stay honed as well.
Okay. Thank you for that guidance. So we got power nodes with 3 symbols. Okay. I can't walk over to the power sockets, apparently. It can only be carried over floor tiles that show the same rune, but I don't see any runes. Well, I got lucky on this one, but I don't see any runes. Am I missing something to where it's going to display the runes? Frustrating. Doesn't feel good, man. And now I'm going to have to do that twice more. Curses. I don't even remember what it was. Was it here? What? What? That just leads me to a corner that I can't get out of? There is nothing satisfying about this. Am I missing something? Am I missing a way to, like... It says the special action key can be used. That's what I was missing the whole time. Well, like an idiot, I did that without the thing, without the trick. going on here? Oh, that looked...
One must have the capacity for contemplation, but also the insight to know when expediency is required. Great wisdom is of no use if the problem outruns you.
Okay, so this is going to be like a race. It just came to the realization that this is going to be a very long story sequence. Unfortunate. It will need to be charged. Seer energy before it can be placed in a power socket. Okay. I assume that... Can I, like, run through this vortex with the speed? Sort of, but not really. It's now been successfully charged, and I need to get it to the socket. But where is the socket? It's right down there. Oh, I can't leave the track. Is this the right way? I assume it only lasts for a certain amount of time, the charge. Alright, what's next? Oh, this looks great.
Once the mantle is taken up, it will never be lifted from your shoulders. Do you have the fortitude to carry it, no matter what befalls you?
Sure, why not? Oh, this is heavy. Like, I'm super slow now. Oh, I can't dodge.
We heal as one.
Am I just gonna lay here and die? I see. I was kind of hoping that,
Back to the fight, my friend.
that this would reduce when I put one of them in. So I can't dodge. I just have to eat the damage if... Well, it's a good thing I'm on Ranger, because my pet will get me up when I go down. Maybe. I might die too fast. I 100% gonna die too fast. Alright, where was that one? Over here. I assume I get to keep the nodes where they are. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Cool, man. And by cool, I mean whatever. Alright. So honestly, the most logical thing, assuming I'm going to go down at some point, is to walk straight towards and not even try to... It's to just tank the damage and use my heal skill to just push me forward as long as I can. And then I'll drop it when I die.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh, do I not regen health? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. Cool.
I could use a hand over here.
Talking to you, cat. I could use a hand over here. what's next? We're halfway done. We're halfway done with the trials. And I'm assuming there's going to be a boss after the trials. We'll see. I might be assuming wrong. Oh, I see colors over here. That's fun. More power nodes. A lot of power nodes in this place.
The nimble one's feet often outpace their mind. The graceless one's wisdom is too slow to act. Can you take each step only once you are certain of where to place it?
Okay. Which one did I grab? I don't think it matters which one I put where. I don't know why that's something that I'm like focusing on. This one's a little bit more gratifying because it's fairly straightforward. Oh, look at that. It freezes you. Interesting. What? Oh, I'm turned red. Now I need to be walking on red. Am I now turned green? I don't know now. Oop. Well, that time I just ran into the red. Like an idiot. Alright, oh, goodness. Yeah, I did a little thing. I guess the others probably did that too, and I just didn't notice. How are we doing over here? Up to 600 now. Alright, so we sold probably the rest of the Mystic Coins. Yeah, we sold the Mystic Coins. And a few other things. We sold some things. Candy canes, platinum doubloons, the memories of Arene, the amalgamated gemstones. Now we sold some fish and stuff. Tales of Adventure, we sold a few of those. Oh yeah, look, we sold all kinds of stuff. Nice.
Strength of the body is the vital partner of strength of the mind. Many are the problems that cleverness cannot solve, but vigor and might can. Above all else, remember this. Power is the only truth.
That's a weird thing coming from the Seers. Has controls for magically creating a heavy stone block. Limit of 4 blocks. Okay, I can't. Oh. It literally hands me a giant block. That didn't do anything. This thing is still there. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. There are power nodes in here that I need to get. That's not very satisfying. Okay, you just hang out right here, power node. Now I gotta go back. Oh, man. I might have to look into, like, more swiftness. Look how slow we walk if I don't have it. Brutal. So what I'm wondering is... Ooh, I went the wrong way. No, it's enclosed. There is no... It's enclosed on both sides. There's no entrance to the power sockets. So presumably it's... like, we'll open with one of the plates, I guess? There's plates on either side here. That's not very satisfying. So why do I say it's not very satisfying? I will address that real quick. It's not very satisfying because instead of a clear goal to work towards, it's going to make me guess things. I don't want to guess things. See, there's the answer. I don't want to guess things. If there's a puzzle, make the puzzle something that I can solve. Like, make it have an identifiable solution, an identifiable answer. Like that, I am totally cool with. I don't particularly like puzzles in games, but like at least that's something that I could understand, right? Okay, so we cannot take the blocks once we've used them. That's also good to know. And it'll only give us 4, so this is number 3 right here. Sure, I guess, man. I don't know. And that would lead me to believe that either this is a no-fail puzzle because they've obscured the answer by making things that are hidden, like not knowing like the path, because the path is blocked until such time as I unlock it. Then either it's no fail or they are real comfortable with the idea of me having a really bad time. Okay, so there's a block. And I am now assuming, based on the number of blocks available throughout here, that it's actually no fail if you just take the time to look for the blocks. Which means it's not a test of whether or not you're clever. It's a test of whether or not you're patient enough to do it, or if you just... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Or if you're, or if you're just going to quit. This is not a test of ingenuity. This is a test of whether or not a player is either going to continue doing it until they've completed it, or they're going to quit the game. Is that what you want in your game? Do you want to include a mechanic that invites a player to either do something they don't enjoy or quit? I would argue that's really not optimal for game design. A situation where I could see, like, from all the way back here, I can look and I can try and like trace the path through the maze, and I have to choose the optimal path because I only get a certain number of stones. That would have been more gratifying at the end of it, right? Than what we just did.
There are always more facets than our eyes can perceive. We must be willing to change our perspective instead. When the path already exists, will your eyes help you find it, or lead you astray?
Okay, so obviously we can't walk from here to here. That's what it's saying. Like, that doesn't exist. There's like a hidden hole or something. If it was a question of like an optical illusion where like, because it says, can you perceive it? And we like looked at a certain angle or something. Then, but that's not the case. Again, instead of requiring us to demonstrate some ingenuity, Okay, a little bit there is because there's multiple power sockets. There's one up there. I bet there's one up there too. Okay. There's almost certainly one all the way at the top. But I don't see the path to the top. I'm wondering if plugging it into... This is a little bit more satisfying because exactly what I was talking about did happen, which is that by looking around I identify multiple sockets, but I don't see how to get... Reorient cube. Interesting. Alright, reorient it again. Oh, and now it's a jump puzzle? Ooh, I have not played... This is gonna be bad because... Oh, no, there wasn't even a chance of that. Oh, I guess I should be bringing the power node with me. Ooh, this must have, like, really annoyed a lot of people. And probably rightfully so. Sure, I guess, man. Reorient cube again. Okay. Not sure how I feel about... Oh, no. Oh, that might not be quite right. That's not gonna... Yeah, there's no way. Ah, there we go. Yeah, a little bit more satisfying, this one. Although I'm sure a lot of people were not big fans of the jump puzzle aspect of it.
Your body has not failed you, but that is always the lesser danger. Will your mind fare as well? Return to the center and ascend. Trials continue.
How much more of this is there? I really hope I'm not too late to stop him.
Yeah, that's literally just what I was thinking, Commander. How much more of this is there? Raise the platform to the next level.
Many a scholar or sage has walked this path, only for their mind to shatter when faced with the scale of eternity. Do you have the intellect to comprehend truth, the wisdom to use it, and the willpower to survive it? The answer exists already. The trials will merely reveal it.
Okay.
For all your life, you've been trying to solve the puzzle, while only seeing a small fraction of it. When you finally see the full scale of eternity, will your mind be able to decipher it?
I assume I get a certain number of, like, pipe segments or something. Yeah, it does, but I don't understand, like... Can I take one of these once I've... What am I missing here? Does this thing give me... I need a curved pipe segment. Okay. No. Rotate. I'm working off the assumption that it's only going to give me a limited number of these. And it looks like it's always curved, which means that there has to be a curve at every spot. I'm also wondering if I get it wrong, can I pick up the curved pipe segments and move them? What? I did it. I got one continuous line to the thing. Does every pipe need to be connected? Why would that be necessary? Yeah, it looks like the answer is yes. Cool. Let's drag this out way longer. See, when I looked at this, I thought, oh, I'm only going to get a certain number of pipe segments, and I need to find the optimal way to connect. You know, I guess I've been in Enfield's factory for too long, and so that made sense to me. But no, apparently every pipe needs to be connected, which is drastically going to change how we do this. It also adds tremendously to the amount of time that this is going to take. Like, tremendously. Which is not rewarding. Throughout this playthrough, I keep thinking the same thing over and over. during the QA/QC process, someone played this and said this is awesome. That's it? Not gonna, like, tell me good job or anything? And oddly, we got an achievement for that. Oh, is this gonna be riddles? I hope this is riddles.
Without great cunning is easily misled and betrayed. The divine must never be outwitted.
Hello, Pugine. Patron of disputation. I present you with arguments. You will correctly identify the fallacy in my reasoning. Oh, man. The last 15 candidates for the right have failed, but this is no cause for concern, as that makes you... This is the gambler's fallacy. Power must be shared with the other people of Tyria, because this will probably be good, unless you can demonstrate that it will be bad. Shifting a burden of proof. The idea that our enemies could ever truly threaten us is preposterous. Such a thing is unimaginable. Personal incredulity. Yeah, sure, I guess. Well done. Thanks. I do what I can. Alright, aiming. Patron of conundrums. I accept your challenge. What is it that has the power to both heal you as well as kill you, but without touching you? The answer is time. It can deafen your ears, quicken your steps, or slow you, and even knock you over. All... I'm gonna go with wind. During our mortal lives, there are two moments that happen to each soul that said soul will not remember. Birth and death, I'm assuming. Our first breath and our last. Retale? Yeah. You stand before that guy. Patron of intuition. Okay. You must enter one of three rooms. In the first, fire traps line the floor. The second has beasts that haven't eaten for months. Third is empty, but it emits a noxious smell. What, is this one about luck? What was the... No, it didn't say that. It didn't say that the human stranded alone on a small island with a larger island nearby. Without transportation, swimming, or assistance, he gets to the larger island. Farmer maintains a den of 12 beasts. One night, a great chill comes, kills all but 9 of the beasts. How many beasts will he find in the... 9. What? Oh, kills all but... Wait, what? Oh, we gotta go back to the... Great Shield comes and kills all but 9 of the beasts. Nine. The answer is 9. It killed all but 9. There is no other answer than 9. Oh. He'll find 12. 3 of them will be dead. That's stupid, man. That whole thing was stupid. Okay. Sure, why not? But before you stands 3 doors. Behind one is great power. Behind the other 2 deadly traps. You must pick one. Then you will be offered a second choice. Okay. I picked the third door. Your host, knowing the contents of each, reveals one of the trap doors and offers you the chance to switch your closed door for the other closed doors. Doesn't matter. They're... What? Yeah, actually that was correct. Because they revealed one of the trapdoors. Although, the odds of you having the correct door have only changed if the door that he revealed to be trapped is the door you're currently on. Alright, what do we got going on here? This is just
To
awful.
understand all things, we must remember all things. Knowledge learned but forgotten is of no value. Will your mind be able to hold the fullness of eternity? Or will it rupture like a clay jar?
Okay, this is obviously going to be like a memory game, I guess. I'm not really going to hold it against them for having this. This is something that they've used repeatedly throughout the game over the years. It's not a new thing. I don't know that I have ever particularly enjoyed them, but they've been in some variation of that has been in every expansion, I think. I definitely remember it in Season 3, which was an expansion, but thing. I definitely remember it in Pathfire. I definitely remember it in... It was in End of Dragons, right? Yeah, it was in End of Dragons. We got over here? A treasure pile. Oh, good, a treasure pile.
Great will be the temptations faced by the exalted, but we must never lose sight of our purpose. Divinity belongs only to those with the strength of will to sacrifice everything else.
All right. Am I at an advantage on this one because I don't care? Like, if I were invested in playing the game for a long time in the future, would I be looking at the treasure pile and wondering if, like, oh, it's going to give me gold? Like, maybe I can grab it in the very end or something? Like,
You have passed your trials.
I don't understand the point of that.
Chosen. You stand now at the glorious gate. May you reach true power on the other side.
maybe it was a flavor thing. Maybe there was no expectation that, like, anyone would actually go to the treasure. Maybe it just was, like, cool for, like, the storytelling. And if that's the case, that's fine. I can dig it. Oh, man, this video is so long. Oh, hey, Director Vloxx. You're, getting zapped, buddy. Are you okay?
Vloxx!
Why does Mittens keep flying into the air? Oh, another blue sphincter. That's not a good sign. Am I dead again? That last time they showed that, I was dead. I don't think I'm dead. I think I went to space. Kuda and the 3 mutants. The X-Men. The Exosura.
The mantle is as heavy as they said. And the scope of the vision is even more vast. Come, Commander. You do not need to be afraid.
Director! You've done it? Well, you don't look very different. No matter. You've accomplished your goal. Now it's time to elevate the inquest as well.
I would sooner elevate a cockroach to rule over Tyria than you and your inquest.
What? How dare you? This is my right! I am the true!
You are nothing. Your atoms are lesser for being part of you. I should change their pattern into something better. Unfortunately, I see now that the equations of reality will just make more mistakes like you. But those equations, too, can be changed.
You won't get away with this! The inquests are mine! Do you hear me?
Then take them.
And...
So, what now?
I have been trying to cleanse the water at the mouth of the delta, when the poison enters at the wellspring. I can remove the corrupt from power, but more will just take their place. The crack isn't just in them, it's in everything. There is an error in the code of creation, propagated outward from the very beginning, and I can't explain it. I couldn't have understood it myself before now. My vision was too narrow to see that the flaw is fundamental.
What does that leave? If the crack is in the foundation of reality, then
I'm going to repair it. One change, and I can be done. This is it, you see? The chance to reforge Tyria into something unbreakable. The culmination of everything we've worked for.
it sounds like you're talking about altering the very nature of existence, Vloxx.
Yet, if I do not, we will stay trapped in this cycle forever. Until oblivion overtakes us. I will not let us walk quietly into the dark. Not while I have the power to stop it. Don't worry, Commander. When you see it as I have, the magnitude of the problem, you'll understand. I must go ahead and prepare. But I will wait for you there. You deserve to see it. Tyria's salvation is as much your victory as mine.
Vloxx, wait! This isn't how you save the world.
Big drama.
Oh, shiny.
So I actually, I like the way they've written Vloxx so far. Honestly, I do. As much as I'm dragging them for just doing such a garbage job at so many things, I do like what they've done with Vloxx. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Because I just assume they're going to fumble the football. But I will say that was fairly gratifying. I mean, the whole story instance was not gratifying at all. But the that last little bit there was pretty cool. Okay, I assumed that was going to be the end of this DLC, but I guess not. There is another thing. And I'm at almost an hour and a half. So I guess we will wrap this up here. And when we come back, we will continue forward in this Visions of Eternity playthrough. And we'll find out what, according to this, update your allies and decide on the next course of action. I'm a little unclear what their course of action could possibly be, given the circumstances. But I guess we'll find out when we come back. Thank you, and you have a go.